9th October 2024 আমি ডিসকাস কৰিম the current affairs part for APSC and UPSC 2025 আমাৰ প্ৰথমটো টপিক হ'ল the CCMS or the Smart Street Lighting with Centralized Control and Monitoring Systems. Okay, now Assam Chief Minister has unveiled the first phase of the Smart Street Lighting project with Centralized Control and Monitoring System in Guwahati. তো এতিয়াৰ পৰা যিখিনি আমাৰ ষ্ট্ৰীট লাইটিং হ'ব সেইখিনি এটাটো এফিচিয়েণ্ট হ'ব সেকেন্ড থিং ইট উইল বি কন্ট্ৰোল সেন্ট্ৰেলাইজড ওকে আৰু য'ৰ পৰা সুবিধা হ'ব আমাৰ ট্ৰান্সপৰ্ট ক্ষেত্ৰত ট্ৰাফিক মেনেজমেণ্টৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত এটসেট্ৰা the project under which 11,000 energy efficient LED street lights will be installed so ইয়াতে আমাৰ power efficiency কথা অনা হৈছে okay to provide a safer smarter and more sustainable street lighting system okay আৰু real time monitoring আৰু control থাকিব okay আৰু কিহৰ কাৰণে because of the centralized control and monitoring system ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে some of the features of this initiative is that there will be group control option for on off dim functionality via cloud based management system. It will also keep the operational cost under check through automatic dimming after midnight. So eta hol amar jikini power consumption hekini bostu address kona sahay koribo jihetu yet effectively and efficiently use kora hobo the street lighting aru jihetu cloud based management system through di yak on off aru dimming or functionality খিনি আমাৰ আছে so এটা হল ইয়াতে 11,000 energy efficient LED smart street lights okay ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে 10,000 lights are already illuminating group control feature web based and cloud system for remote monitoring control and dimming আৰু লগতে energy and cost savings through automatic dimming after midnight okay the next topic is disturbed areas in Assam so disturbed area status in 4 districts extended for 6 months okay under the APSC Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958 okay now the Armed Forces Special Power Act or APSC was extended to 4 districts ihor karone because of recent disturbance in Bangladesh and its potentially inimical effect on the law and order situation and districts are Tinsukia Dibrugarh Soraido and Sibsagar. Now the disturbed area is declared under section 3 of the APSC Act. It can be invoked in places where the use of armed forces in aid of civil power is necessary. Okay, so it is important ihor karone for security and integrity of India. Ekhon amend kora hoisile 1972 and the power to declare an area as disturbed was conferred concurrently upon the central government along with the states okay so 1972 amendment or pisot yate amar to declare the disturbed area concurrent power ase amar state or logote central the area can be disturbed due to differences or disputes between members of different religions racial language or regional groups or caste or communities state government central government or the governor of the state or administrator of the UT can declare the whole or part of the state or UT as disturbed area. So, ekhini amar prelims karone factual important part. Kune declare koribo pare? Central government, governor of the state or administrator. Okay. Once declared disturbed, the region maintained as disturbed is maintained as disturbed for a period of 3 months straight, according to the Disturbed Area Special Courts Act 1976. Okay. Now, Supreme Court guideline. So regarding the constitutionality of APSC came into Supreme Court. Okay, the question came into Supreme Court due to its intersection with the jurisdiction of states over the law and order matters. Aru judgment to dia hoisile 1998 aru judgment to naam hol the Naga People's Movement of Human Rights versus Union of India. Okay, it affirmed the constitutionality of APSC. Aru in the landmark judgments court reached specific conclusions hiki asile central government has the authority to make suo moto declaration yet it is preferable for the central government to consult with the state government APSC does not grant unrestricted authority to designate an area as disturbed area declaration must have defined time frame so eti amar samahor karone Okay, and there should be regular assessment of its status. After 6 months have passed, a review of the declaration is necessary. Next to hold, when implementing the powers granted by AFSPA, the authorized officer should employ the least amount of force required for successful operation. Supreme Court determined that the Act does not infringe upon the Constitution and the powers granted under the Section 4 and 5 are neither arbitrary nor unreasonable. So important for GS2 and also for GS5 paper. Now next is the 70th National Film Award দিয়া হ'ল ঋষভ শেট্টি বেগছ the Best Actor in Leading Role award for Kantara movie. আৰু দাদাসাহেব ফাল্কে বঁটা পালে মিথুন চক্ৰৱৰ্তী. Okay, so this is the award list which is important for prelims perspective. The next topic is very important, the Nobel Prize Physics. Nobel Prize in Physics awarded to John Hopfield and Geoffrey Hinton for discoveries on machine learning and AI. Okay, so 2024 award to তেওঁলোকক দিয়া হৈছে আৰু for their work for modern artificial neural networks ANN and machine learning. Their work has had profound implications for various fields from physics to biology, finance, medicine, ChatGPT, AI, etc. Okay. Now Hopfield network. Now কি হয় Hopfield network? John Hopfield, okay, যোনে এৱাৰ্ডটো পাইছে, is best known for creating the Hopfield network, a type of recurrent neural network RNN that has been the foundation in ANN. ANN মানে হ'ল artificial neural network and AI, artificial intelligence. Developed করা হৈছিল in 1980. The Hopfield network is designed to store simple binary pattern. Binary মানে হ'ল 0 আৰু 1, য'ত 0 আৰু 1 থাকিব, ঠিক আছে। তো যেনেকৈ 8ৰ বাইনাৰী নাম্বাৰটো হ'ল 100. অ'কে, তো বাইনাৰী পেটাৰ্ণ থাকিব টু এক্ৰছ নেটৱৰ্ক অফ আৰ্টিফিচিয়েল নোটছ। অ'কে, আৰু ইয়াত কি ফিচাৰ হ'ল ইজ এছ'চিয়েটিভ মেমৰি, প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট, which allows it to retrieve complete information from incomplete or distorted inputs. Very important. What is associative memory? The Hopfield network based on Hebbian learning. Hebbian learning ki hoy? A concept in neuropsychology where repeated interactions between neurons strengthen their connections. By drawing parallels to atomic behavior, Hopfield used statistical physics, okay, to make the network. Impact: Hopfield's model has been used to solve computational tasks, complete patterns, and improving image processing and also the digital image processing. So ইয়াৰে ভিতৰত আমাক দৰকাৰ হ'ব এটা হ'ল Hopfield network কি হয় আৰু সেকেন্ডটো হ'ল associative memory কি হয়, প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব। The next is the restricted Boltzmann machines. Okay, building on Hopfield's work in 2000, Hinton, the second individual who got a Nobel Award, Hinton developed a learning algorithm for restricted Boltzmann machines, which enable deep learning by stacking multiple layers of neurons. Now, the RBMs can learn from examples rather than explicit instructions. Okay, so previous example it can learn. This was revolutionary because it allowed the machine to recognize new patterns based on similarities with previous pattern. So the Boltzmann machine could recognize categories it had never encountered if they matched learned patterns. Okay, আৰু ইয়াৰ আমি ক'ত পাওঁ এপ্লিকেশ্যন হেল্থ কেয়াৰত পাওঁ, ফাইনেন্সিয়েল মডেলিঙত পাওঁ, AI technologies, chatbots, etc. Now, what is artificial neural networks? These are inspired by the structure of our human brain, where biological neurons are interconnected to perform complete and complex tasks. In artificial neural network, the artificial neurons or the nodes process information collectively, allowing data to flow through the system. যেনেকৈ আমাৰ ব্ৰেইনে হোল নিউৰনছবিলাক কণ্ট্ৰল কৰে, চিষ্টেমটো ৱৰ্ক কৰে। Similarly, the artificial nodes similarly work like that. Common architecture of ANN important হয়, recurrent neural networks trained on sequential or time series data to create machine learning model, convolutional neural networks designed for grid-like data like images, feed forward neural networks of যিটো information flow is one direction from input to output. Then autoencoders used for unsupervised learning, input data, music etc. কাৰণে ইউজ কৰা হয়। Generative adversarial network, powerful type of neural network used for unsupervised learning. Okay, আৰু the concept of network এটা হ'ল generator which creates fake data and a discriminator which distinguishes between real and fake data. যদি আমি ইণ্ডিয়াৰ কথা কওঁ, প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট এটা আছে গ্লোবেল পাৰ্টনাৰশ্বিপ অন AI লঞ্চ ইন 2020, ব্লেটস্লি ডিক্লাৰেশ্যন এনহেন্স গ্লোবেল কোলাবৰেশ্যন অন AI. G20 নিউ দিল্লী লিডাৰ্ছ ডিক্লাৰেশ্যন আৰু হিৰোচিমা AI প্ৰচেছ বাই G7 তো প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় ইণ্ডিয়াৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত নেশ্যনেল ষ্ট্ৰেটেজি ফৰ AI ফৰ অল দিজ আৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট আৰু ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে GPAI Summit 2023 India AI Mission US India Artificial Intelligence Initiative আৰু RIDF এইখিনি আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় Now, what are the key components of artificial intelligence? এটা হ'ল machine learning, deep learning, neural network, natural language processing, computer vision আৰু cognitive computing. Next is smart road technologies for North East. So, আমি যোৱাকালি পঢ়িছিলোঁ, right? যোৱাকালি আমি পঢ়িছিলোঁ the white topping technology. The similar article came today. Now, in the article, it has been discussed regarding the need for durable highway. যিহেতু আমাৰ ৰাস্তাবোৰ সোনকালে বেয়া হয় আৰু আমাৰ যিহেতু আমাৰ হিউমিড হয় আৰু ইয়াতে আমাৰ ৰেইনফলৰ ইম্পেক্টটো আছে তো সেইটো কাৰণে দেয়াৰ ইজ নিড ফৰ ডিউৰেবল হাইৱে চ' মেইনটেনেন্স ইজ কি আৰু দেয়াৰ ইজ ষ্ট্ৰেটেজিক ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হোৱাইট টপিং টেকনলজি তো ৰিচেণ্টলি চেণ্ট্ৰেল গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট gave advisory on white topping technology which extends the lifespan of the highways by 20 to 25 years okay which advantage কি হয় reduce heat reflection then improve road safety higher durability লগতে energy saving etc challenges in highway construction, delay in projects, coordination issues are overcoming challenges, timely completion, regular monitoring, addressing weather challenges are technological upgradation. To our GS5 karone important hoy, interview karone important hoy. Next is National Space Commission clears India's 5th lunar mission Lupex. So new lunar mission which is Lunar Polar Exploration Mission Lupex, Lunar Polar Exploration Mission. Partnership with ISRO and Japan or JAXA, Japan Space Agency. Okay. Objective key hoy to study water and other important resources on the moon. Next, how long is designed to operate for up to 100 days on the moon's surface. Okay. Collaboration between India and Japan. Okay. The next topic is regarding Panchayat delimitation. আমি এই পাৰ্টটো আগতে পঢ়িছোঁ যে 2000 আমাৰ 1994 যিখন পঞ্চায়ত ৰাজ এক্ট আছে সেইখন আমাৰ এমেণ্ড কৰা হৈছিল 2023 আৰু তাতে আমাৰ সুদূৰ প্ৰকাৰী বহুতখিনি চেঞ্জেছ অনা হৈছে আমি এইখিনি অলৰেডি প্ৰিভিয়াছ ভিডিঅ'ত আমি পঢ়িছোঁ নাও এতিয়া আমাক দৰকাৰ হ'ব ডাটা ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট অফ আছাম এপ্ৰুভ দ্য ৰেকমেণ্ডেশ্যনছ ফৰ অফ দ্য ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট ডিলিমিটেশ্যন কমিশ্যন আপোনালোকৰ মনত আছেনে বাৰু ইয়াত কোন কোন থাকিব DC আছিলে দেন CEO এজন আছিলে জিলা পৰিষদৰ ৰাইট দেন ইলেকশ্যন অফিচাৰ ৰাইট এ প্ৰপ'জ ৰিড্ৰয়িং অফ গাঁও পঞ্চায়ত আঞ্চলিক পঞ্চায়ত এণ্ড জিলা পৰিষদ দ্য ডিলিমিটেশ্যন উইল কভাৰ অল দ্য ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টছ এক্সেপ্ট দ্য 6 scheduled area total গাঁও পঞ্চায়ত উইল বি 2193 ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ অ'কে আগতে আছিলে 2197 there are 219 development blocks in the state out of which 181 are under general area 38 under 6 scheduled area okay total number of block will remain the same our number of jila porikhot will be 397 in place of 420 so our recent data eta hol gaon panchayat hobo 2193 agote asle 2197 aru jila porikhot 397 agote asle 420 logote very important Basundhara 3.0 NABARAD upor government e kisuman data mark koise the cabinet approved the launch of mission Basundhara 3.0 on October 19th okay আৰু ইয়াতে কি থাকিব এটা হল 3 generational criteria for SC ST T tribe X T tribe Adivasi Gorkha communities has been relaxed okay next to government land will be allocated to non government institutions of public nature in 3 categories educational religious and socio cultural institutions তো যিবোৰ government land আছে অসমত সেইখিনি এলোকেট কৰা হ'ব non government institutions যিবোৰ public nature হয় আৰু তেওঁলোকক দিয়া হ'ব for the purpose of education, religious or socio-cultural institutions. Okay. To qualify, these institutions must have had positions of for 3 years or more in rural areas or 10 years or more in urban areas. Yar logote, among other services to be provided under Mission Basundhara 3.0 is settlement of the former wooden and the Gramdhan land, granting ownership rights to occupancy tenants on town lands that were previously rural. Okay. Aru it will provide reclassification options allowing limited conversion of tea grant land to periodic patta logote launch of 2 other services eta hol digital repository for non registrable optional registrable land aru publishing 304 draft maps for reconstruction of damaged missing games of Dibrugarh and Tinsukia logote cabinet approved the liberalized settlement premium of 5,000 per bigha for coffee and rubber plantation important hoy amar agriculture data karone main kshetrot the council also gave note কিহৰ কাৰণে ফৰ ষ্ট্ৰেংথেনিং এণ্ড ইম্প্ৰুভিং ৰুৰেল ৰোডছ এণ্ড কনষ্ট্ৰাকশ্যন অফ দ্য ছেকেণ্ডাৰী স্কুলছ ইম্প্ৰুভিং ৰুৰেল কানেক্টিভিটি আৰু এইখিনি আমাৰ কৰা হ'ব নাবাৰ্ডৰ RIDF ৰুৰেল ইনফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট ফাণ্ডৰ আণ্ডাৰত চ' ইটছ এ ভেৰি ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট শ্লাইড you should learn this and keep it up to the next mentioned interview. The next topic is regarding India's contribution to WHO. India makes pledge of 300 million for WHO program. Aru yate 250 million diya hoise traditional medicine, 38 million for WHO's regional office, 10 million for digital health initiatives aru 4.6 million for thematic funding. WHO funding gap, the WHO seeks to fill 7.1 billion funding gap and has received pledges over 2.2 billion. The funds will be used to save at least 40 million lives, deliver vaccines to priority countries, support 55 countries in training and employing 3.2 million health workers, and pre-qualify 400 health products per year. Okay. Next is again important. India has eliminated trachoma, says WHO. India is the third country in the Southeast Asian region after Nepal and Myanmar that eliminated this neglected tropical disease. Ki hoy? It's an eye infection by bacteria Chlamydia trachomatis. It is contagious. Status: in 1971, blindness due to trachoma was 5%, and now it has come down to less than 1%. Interventions: Kiki Korashli National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment. Adoption of WHO safe strategy, etc. What is a neglected tropical disease? It's a diverse group of conditions and disease caused by variety of pathogens, viruses, bacteria, parasites, fungi, toxins, etc. Mainly prevalent among the impoverished communities in tropical areas. Okay, called neglected because they are almost absent from global health agenda, have low global funding, etc. Okay, steps taken globally. Global entity or global neglected tropical disease annual reporting from global factor control response, Kigali declaration of entity or logote India national factor disease control program. The next topic is PSLV C37 rocket body re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. So recently the upper stage of the polar satellite launch vehicle C37 has successfully re-entered the Earth's atmosphere. The mission was launched on February 15, 2017, which is major recipient for ISRO. Overview ki hoy? It had Cartosat 2D as main satellite. Okay, it was Earth observation satellite. See, whenever you study the space science, always try to first break it into a orbit. Kiki type orbit ase PSLV, lower Earth orbit ase, medium Earth orbit ase, higher Earth orbit ase, polar orbit ase, geostationary, geosynchronous. First the orbit. Second is the type of satellites. Okay, kiki ho pare remote sensing satellite ho pare, right? Navigation satellite ho pare, right? Communication satellite ho pare, right? So then types of satellite, the micro satellite, nano satellite, etc. Now Cartosat 2D is the Earth observation satellite. So re-entry process by October 6, 2024, the aperture has lost altitude due to atmospheric drag, and its orbit shrank to around 134 km by 148 kilometers. Our distance led to the re-entry. Okay, landed in the North Atlantic Ocean. So here from our help ki hobo, it will benefit in efficiency and effectiveness, and also our jikhini costing ase he costing amar komot amar sahay koribo. The next topic is sunset for UK's coal-fired power lessons for India. Now, what lessons can India learn from UK's United Kingdom's coal phase out? So recently, even if triples it, UK by England or France jikhini initiative loise to phase out coal, because coal or amar ki hoy global warming hoy, right? Because greenhouse gas emit hoy. So what India can learn? It's called just transition planning. So UK's transition involvement comprehensive plans to support displaced workers, highlighting the need for India to develop similar strategy. Next to all regional economic diversification, UK implemented regional redevelopment plans to support the areas reliant on the coal. Clear transition timelines since 2017. Next, investment in renewable energy or community engagement. Now, what is just transition? So, just transition ensures that climate action, particularly decarbonization, is fair and inclusive. Okay, it is just transition is related to climate kishuman action but kishuman step to address the climate issues, mainly the decarbonization, which will need to make fair and inclusive. It aims to distribute the benefits and burdens of climate efforts equitably. Origin: the concept emerged in 1970s to protect jobs threatened by environmental regulations. Focus: initially just transition focused on workers' carbon-intensive industries, but since expanded to include vulnerable groups like indigenous communities, etc. Current application: ইণ্ডিয়াত জাজমেণ্ট এটা আহিছিলে 2024 চনৰ মাৰ্চ মাহত, নামটো আছিলে MK Ranjit জাজমেণ্ট. So just transition could protect the endangered great Indian bustard while balancing renewable energy development. The approach could introduce nature of entity in just transition. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে coal transition accelerator launched by France, powering past coal alliance and others. Not yet India yet nai. India is not a party. Aim to share expertise, design new policies including best practices and lessons learned, and unlock new sources of financing to facilitate just transitions from coal to clean energy. It is a coalition of national and subnational governments and organizations working to advance the transition from unabated coal power generation. USA is member, while India and China are not members of this powering past coal alliance. Africa has 40% of world's critical minerals necessary for energy transition. Okay, আৰু সেইটো কাৰণে ইণ্ডিয়ান গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে এতিয়া আমাৰ লাহে লাহে আমাৰ যিখিনি ক্ৰিটিকেল মিনাৰেল নিডছ আছে, চ'ৰ্চ আছে, সেইখিনি ডাইভাৰ্জি কৰিবৰ কাৰণে চেষ্টা কৰি আছে. Next is issues regarding the textile industry. Why is the textile industry struggling to perform better? So in recent data, Indian textile and apparel sector aims for 350 billions by 2030, creating 3.5 crore jobs. It was sized 150 billion in 2021, okay, with 110 billion from domestic business. India ranked third in textile exports globally with 5.4% share. The sector contributed 2.3% to the GDP. And challenge ki hoy export decline due to geopolitical tensions in different regions. Next to high raw material cost, high prices for cotton and handmade fibers, disrupted handmade fibers supply আৰু changing market dynamics. আৰু গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ স্কিম কি আছে? এটা হ'ল amended technology upgradation fund scheme for integrated textile parks, summer scheme, power tax India, silk samagra scheme, jute eye care, national technical textile mission আৰু PM Mitra. Next, global digital compact কি হয়? It's a diplomatic instrument adopted by UN member countries at the summit of the future, যেটা আমাৰ ৰিসেন্টলি হৈ গৈছে. It focuses on regulating digital technologies for the common good and ensuring human oversight to advance sustainable development. It is built on norms such as international law, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights 1948, and the UN 2030 Agenda. It includes the establishment of two panels, an independent international scientific panel on AI and logote global dialogue on AI governance. Benefits: reduces digital divide, সবে যাতে ইউজ কৰিব পাৰে, encourages public-private partnership, advances AI governance, supports sustainable development, strengthening global cooperation, etc. The next topic, our last topic, is AI computing procurement by AI compute procurement norms to accommodate startups. MITI by Government of India releases AI compute procurement norms. Now here karne capacity building under the India AI mission. Now India AI mission ki hoy is a major initiative aimed at building robust artificial intelligence infrastructure in India, launched in 2021. It focuses on enhancing the nation's capability in AI technology. Our objective ki hoy establishing AI computing infrastructure, that means high-end AI computing ecosystem, high-end computer, etc. Development of indigenous AI technologies, jikhini amar lahe lahe hobole arambo korche recently. This has also launched its own AI platform. Enhance data quality, support AI studies and research, promote ethical AI. Niti Aayog এখন report already ওলাইছে দুখন regarding responsible AI.